Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. David Paulino gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now batting, Avisail Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Avisail Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Hits this one hard the other way. And there's one gone to start the night. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Paulino is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Number 34 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Another full count pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Morales is off at first with 2 away. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Matt Davidson, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Hit down the third base line. This will get foul for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Digging in, Daniel Palka. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the Blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So digging in now, Wellington Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Randall Richards.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Grichuk brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
High in the air out to center field. Cordell has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Digging in, Yangervis Solarte. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Solarte leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Leury Garcia.
So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, 2 down now. At the plate, number 49. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Into the box, Russell Martin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Riding in once again, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Martin takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Garcia camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a base hit on the line. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to minimize the damage here. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Yangervis Solarte. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the White Sox nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able.
This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run job by Yoan Moncada. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, number 18.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Palka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Palka, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Digging in for his second at-bat, Teoscar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Russell Martin now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Number 49.
Into the box, number 49, down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch late that time for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Sent out to straightaway center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning and back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Kendrys Morales will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just missing here, 2-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
This is pulled into right. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Justin Smoak now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Nope. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Palka has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 70, Jose Abreu.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Davidson. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. The 5, 6, and 7 slots. Juan Minaya will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
set and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. The set and the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. One there, on to first, a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Joe Biagini is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Now at the plate, Daniel Palka. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High pop-up. Calling for it is Tulowitzki. And he's got it for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball. I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll go into the slide to make the catch as a fine play there foils the bunt attempt.
Now batting, third baseman, Leury.
Ready once again, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Nope.
2-0.
2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he fouls this one off. Castillo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball
3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Now at the plate, number 49. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.